Let's talk about the relationship between Quagmire and Brian, because this is a weird one. Now, even if you're not a Family Guy fan, you most likely know that Quagmire and Brian Griffin have some beef. The most infamous clip is him beating his ass after finding out that Brian slept with his mother.
Huh? What are you gonna name your he-she father, mother?
And everybody also knows that clip where Quagmire absolutely fries the shit out of Brian at that dinner table. But what I find so interesting is that this was never a thing since the beginning of the show. In fact, the first time we ever got a hint that Quagmire didn't like Brian was in season 8. So in this episode, Peter and Brian are having a conversation, and Peter mentions that he can't join this guy's friend group because Quagmire hates his guts. And then that's where everything just kind of snowballs in.
How's your friend search going?
Not great, Lois.
What friend search?
Oh, we're just trying to find a friend to replace Cleveland. We've been meeting people for the past 3 days.
Well, you don't need to look for somebody new. I'll hang out with you guys.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out, Brian, because of the whole Quagmire thing.
What Quagmire thing?
Oh, just that he hates you.
Quagmire hates me?
Hates you.
I don't get it. Why wouldn't Quagmire like me?
Because he thinks you're annoying. Like people who never shut up about their kids.
Ever since that moment, we've gotten the fight scene, the entire dinner episode. We've gotten Brian and Quagmire running against each other for mayor. We've gotten Brian scams Quagmire out of a real estate investment. There's a lot of shit that happens down, which is so crazy because in the earlier seasons, Quagmire and Brian would have normal conversations. In fact, one episode where Brian goes on The Bachelorette, Quagmire is also on there, and they just exchange words like they're good buddies.
Quagmire?
Oh, hey, Brian.
How did you get on the show?
I had to do a few favors.
And in all honesty, it kind of does make sense. The personalities are very different, and the biggest thing is that Quagmire is a cat guy and Brian is a dog. But I just still think it's pretty weird how they were pretty normal in the first seasons, and now they're kind of just bitter rivals slash enemies. I don't know why they do it, but you know what? It adds some spice to the show. I can't complain.